Your Excellency High Commissioner Santosh Jha, Mr. Samir Saran, President, Observer Research Foundation, distinguished participants. Let me begin by congratulating the organizers of this forum, namely the Observer Research Foundation, the Indian High Commission in Colombo, and the other partner for bringing us together to explore and discover pathways for advancing the development agenda of island economies through the deliberations at this Innovation Island Summit 2025 in Colombo. I understand that you had some very vibrant and insightful deliberations throughout this two-day period. In 1943, just 5 years before Sri Lanka's independence, the eminent Sri Lankan philosopher Munidasa Kumaratunga was to pronounce, "A country which does not produce new things will not rise throughout human history." Innovation, creativity, and discovery have been key drivers of human progress. So has it been in the island of Sri Lanka. 2000 years ago, the discovery or innovation of valve, pit or Bisho Kotua for regulating release of water is credited to the ingenuity of the island's people of the time. From there on, by the 1st century AD, a highly sophisticated hydraulic civilization had developed. This singular expertise led to the island's stability, economically and socially at the time. In contemporary times, Sri Lanka is emerging from an unprecedented financial crisis after a sovereign default in April 2022. This is despite and after the country being elevated to the upper middle income status in mid-2018. Today, as we recover, we envision a dynamic growth of 5% for 2025 and remain committed to sustain this growth trajectory through the years ahead. As Sri Lanka's National Innovation Agency has identified, 5 critical pillars of science and technology, social innovation, service innovation, defense innovation, and eco-innovation would transform Sri Lanka to an innovation-driven nation. From a policy perspective and in our renewed approach, Sri Lanka envisions that a thriving digital industry and the creation of an inclusive, robust digital economy will buttress sustainable development of multiple sectors, including agriculture, manufacturing, tourism industry, marine services, etc. A key challenge for inclusivity in applying technology and innovation is connectivity. The infrastructure development in connecting the rural populace to the digitalization process is a crucial aspect which emerging economies need to address. And so is it with Sri Lanka. Here too, both national and international investments can be a catalyst in our progress towards an inclusive digitalized economy. We firmly believe that innovation is fundamental to ensure that the socio-economic trajectory of this country remains dynamic. Thus, innovation will remain a key pillar of national competitiveness and resilience. A resilient and dynamic innovation ecosystem will embolden researchers and inventors and ensure that the country remains on a path of sustaining and nurturing its innovative capacities. We continue to progress on a coordinated policy implementation for the provision of digital public services, an AI-driven e-governance platform, which will have a multiple positive impact on citizen engagement in governance. In this process, we can look to a future of wider use of blockchain technology to secure land registries, financial transactions, and public procurement to improve accountability and efficiency, thus contributing to the efficiency of governance as a whole. At the heart of the innovation process lies the purposing of resources on research and development. Some may ask, what is the return on the investment on R&D? Clearly, at the first level, it is the acquisition of knowledge itself. The real challenge for countries like Sri Lanka is how do we effectively monetize and make the products marketable in the global scene, leading to real wealth creation. An integral part of this is the intellectual property framework for new innovations. This protection of IP is a necessary enabling environment and is a priority of the government. A secure IP framework, we believe, is critical to the monetization of inventions and will be a critical aspect to foster innovation across sectors. Harnessing talent within the country to take innovation to the next level of value creation is an important policy commitment of the government. The government also recognizes the wealth of knowledge and innovation capacity available with overseas Sri Lankans, with whom we plan to launch a program to harness this valuable resource. We recognize that in order to sustain and enhance Sri Lanka's exports, innovation and cutting-edge solutions can be critical, particularly to attract foreign investments, to develop strategic partnerships, and brand Sri Lanka as an innovation-enabled, innovation-friendly destination. With Sri Lanka's readiness to absorb and partner international collaboration and investment, I invite collaborators and investors to join us in our onward journey. Let me also briefly touch on a few areas such as connectivity and infrastructure, finance and investment, emerging technologies, the blue economy, energy and green initiatives, which are into future collaborations. The age of AI-enabled transport and mobility solutions to optimize signal timing, reduce congestion, and improve urban mobility is not too far away. With the initiative to move to electric urban bus transport and integration to the project of IoT, predictive maintenance in the future will contribute towards improving efficiency and reducing carbon emissions. Use of IoT-based infrastructure monitoring to enhance connectivity and disaster response capacity are some of the next generation digital and physical tools that may be useful for Sri Lanka. Use of blockchain for financial inclusion, AI-driven investment platforms, use of emerging technologies in key industries such as agriculture, healthcare, and manufacturing are areas within our reach. Harnessing the opportunities from the blue economy, including in the fisheries, marine-based renewable energy, other energy options such as wave technology, hydrogen technology, batteries and storage solutions, green initiatives such as the circular economy are spaces being created for innovation to advance the development agenda. With a large part of Sri Lanka's populace engaged in agriculture, use of smart agriculture will be a key enabler for advancing productivity in this critical sector. In short, strategizing innovation into the country's development mindset would provide an inclusive platform for all segments of the economy to be partners and beneficiaries in the economic progress. I believe that the outcomes of our two-day deliberation will be of singular significance to secure the common aspirations of our people. Let me conclude by reflecting on the words of Harvard Business School Professor Emeritus Theodore Levitt, who said, "Just as energy is the basis of life itself, and ideas are the source of innovation, so is innovation the vital spark of human change, improvement, and progress." Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you.